everyone! I'm still here, and I'm still doing great. I finally finished the lyrics to a whole new song. At this rate, we're making good progress towards our next concert in Akiba. For now, I'm heading towards Supernova, the place Suzu works. Lucky for us, the owner was nice enough to let us rehearse after hours. This time around, we're gonna give an even more explosive performance. So wish me luck. I'll see you all at the next show. Oh, excuse me, sorry to interrupt.
Huh? Oh, hey. What's up, Sonico? What are you doing here? I'm afraid we're closed right now.
Hi, Mina. How are you? I'm just...
Oh yeah, First Astronomical Velocity is having a live rehearsal tonight.
A rehearsal?
Yeah, totally. And thanks again. I'm just sorry we had to ask you for the space at the last minute. It was very generous of you to lend it to us.
It's no problem. You can pay me back in awesome performances. How does that sound?
Perfect. We're absolutely gonna rock the house. Lots of awesomeness for everyone.
Hey, Nico, I haven't finished cleaning up just yet, so could you stay in the waiting room? Fury should be here pretty soon.
Okay. Good luck in there, Suzu.
The line for meat buns at the convenience store was super long.
Sonico! Hey, Sonico!
Uh-oh, what is it? Is something wrong, Mina?
Oh, Fury, it's you! Sonico's been in the waiting room for a long time now and won't come out.
What?
Sonico,
Really?
are you all right?
Weird.
Answer me, Sonico!
Mina, hold up! I brought the owner! Over here!
Where's the key?
Here you go.
Sonico!
Dear Suzu, Fury, I wanted to keep on rocking out with you guys forever. That's why I always worked so hard to become a better musician. But now, this might be it for me. Please bury me with my guitar.
What happened?
Sonico!
Nico, no!
Oh, Nico!
Looks like she just tripped, fell, and knocked herself out. And that's not blood, it's tomato juice. And there are marks on the floor where she slipped.
Should've known. Typical Nico, worrying us over nothing.
Well, I wouldn't call it nothing, but at least she's not dead.
Yeah, she really had us scared for a minute there.
Well, given the circumstances, we can't have a rehearsal today.
Nope.
Huh?
Not today. Instead, there's a mystery to be unraveled!
Oh, it's just you.
Not again.
And who might this be?
Oh, she's my little sister, Ina. She fancies herself a detective and sticks her nose into everything. Okay, what gives, Ina? What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I can smell a juicy mystery cooking from miles away. And it's all thanks to my incredibly powerful sense of intuition.
What'd you do? Smell it or sense it? Pick one.
Now, so it was Sonico who was struck down. In a locked room.
Hang on, how did you know it was locked?
This is definitely a case. No, Ina. Nico just lost her footing somehow, slipped and knocked herself out, that's all. What exactly makes you so sure of that?
It's pretty obvious. There are marks on the floor and everything.
Yes, that's why this is definitely a case.
Yeah, how do you figure?
The crime scene has been tampered with to make it look like it was an accident and cover up the true motive of the crime. Observe as this mystery unravels. I will find the one and only truth, for that is why they call me the Great Detective, Ina Fujimi!
So, should we take her to the hospital?
Let's leave her a bit and see how she does.
Hey, quit ignoring me, you guys! Suzu, why don't we go along with Ina's little game for now? It looks like it'll probably be a while still before Nico wakes up from her nap.
Yeah, she'll keep flipping out if we don't. All right, Ina, why don't you enlighten us? What is your deduction, Great Detective?
I am not okay with the levels of sarcasm being used here. So before I begin, let's hear all of your alibis for when this suspicious incident happened.
I needed to clean up the cafe's bathrooms, so I asked Nico to go to the waiting area.
I think I was clearing things off of the stage at the time.
Let me see. I'm sure I was closing out the day's sales at the register.
I got here a bit late because I had to make a stop at the convenience store to pick up a meat bun. When I finally made it here, I saw that Mina was trying to open the door to the waiting room, but it was locked, and when we got the key to open it, I saw that Nico was collapsed on the floor! I see. That's it.
Huh?
The culprit in this case is... right here! Mina!
Huh?
The suspect, known as Mina, an employee at the Supernova, has been seriously hurting for cash lately. So when she witnessed the owner counting the overflowing cash from today's still, she was overcome with greedy desire. Unable to contain herself any longer, Mina decided to attack the owner and steal all the cash. However, just as she was about to commit the evil deed, she noticed that Sonico had caught her in the act. Mina aborted her crime and casually approached the waiting room where she knew Sonico was hiding. She moved close to the door, and then BOOM! The powerful blow to the door sent Sonico stumbling back, whereupon she slipped on the bottle! Thus knocking her out. And there before you lies the truth.
If that was the truth, then I'm the Prime Minister of Nicaragua.
But I would never dream of attacking anyone. And besides, I happen to have plenty of money.
The proof is here in this cell phone. I took the liberty of borrowing this evidence from Mina's locker earlier.
Borrow?
I learned the real truth of this case while examining it.
You stole it!
This is crucial evidence! It holds a record of many online purchases, so you can clearly see why she was hurting for cash.
Hey, Ina? That's my phone you've got there, dummy.
Also, just so you know, Mina comes from a very wealthy family.
Really? So the true culprit makes their fatal mistake?
Huh?
The deduction I gave you now was merely a trap to draw them out. The one who's actually behind this case is you! Suzu!
And just how do you figure that?
As I learned from all the private information on your phone, you were actually hurting pretty badly for money! So, you had plenty of motive to go after the cash. However, when Sonico witnessed your sneak attack, you smashed into the door using your patented atmospheric entry dropkick! And then Sonico fell and yada yada yada. So there before you, ladies, lies the real truth.
Hey. Okay, hold on a minute, Great Detective Ina. if your deduction is correct, then why was the waiting room door locked?
Yes, I carry the only key with me, and there are no other spares to lock the door.
How disappointing. You guys are no fun at all. You fell straight into my double trap. Double trap? What's that? Allow me to explain how it all went down for you. Just as the owner said, she was the only one with the key to the waiting room. Of course, this means that she was the only one who could have locked the door in the first place.
Wait, are you saying that I'm the culprit now? Then what was my motive?
The stage rental fee, of course. While the others were busy cleaning up, the owner and Sonico were engaged in a heated argument about the stage rental fee. The owner wanted to raise it, but Sonico refused to pay the new fee. Eventually, Sonico's stubborn refusal filled the owner with murderous rage. So she grabbed Sonico and tried to use her ample bosom to crush her to death. But then Sonico, no slouch in the boob department herself, turned the tables on the owner. The battle raged on, back and forth, with no clear end in sight. Until, at last, Sonico was defeated.
How you like that, sucker?
After setting the scene to look like Sonico had tripped and fell, she left the waiting room. Of course, not forgetting to lock the door on her way out. And then, she proceeded to casually count the day's earnings as usual, and simply played along when the others noticed that something was wrong, thus allowing her to escape suspicion. So there you have it, the real truth behind this locked room mystery.
Shut up! Hello? You forgot about the fact that we weren't even paying a stage rental fee. That's how generous the owner is.
Huh? Nico!
Sonico, you're awake. Could you do us a favor and set Ina straight? Just tell her how you accidentally slipped and knocked yourself out.
It wasn't an accident. Someone made her do it. Don't wake up. This is all a bad dream, Sonico.
And just why do you want her to stay asleep, huh?
Because if she wakes up, then she'll tell us what really happened to her. And then I won't get to deduce!
Nobody cares! Your deductions suck anyway!
Nico, you okay?
Guitar?
Hey, wait, Nico's guitar isn't in here.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since this morning.
She might not have tripped after all. Nico could have been attacked by someone who wanted to steal her guitar.
As I thought, this is a mystery after all. It's not in any of the lockers either. Her wallet's still here. Meaning the culprit wasn't after her money or her valuables. They just wanted to take her guitar.
Are you guys totally sure that the door was locked?
Yes, it was definitely locked. I couldn't open it.
This is the only key to the waiting room. I didn't make any spares, and I don't recall lending it to anyone.
I don't get it. If that's the case, then how did the culprit lock the door?
There is no locked room on Earth that cannot be broken into. I can think of one way that the culprit could enter the room. Through there!
Huh?
What, through the air duct?
Oh, come on. Nobody could fit into a space that small.
And just who said it was somebody?
What does that mean?
I believe that the culprit made use of a robot.
A robot?
That's right. This is Akiba, the electronic center of Tokyo, after all. The culprit must have operated a remote-controlled robot, using the air duct to enter the waiting room. Then, without alerting Sonico, it jumped up and unlocked the waiting room door, thus allowing its master to come inside and do his dastardly deed. He brutally attacked Sonico and then stole her precious guitar. Afterward, he left with the guitar, then relocked the room using the remote-controlled robot again, thus hiding his tracks. The robot then escaped through the air duct. See? A clever trick from a dastardly mind, but clearly the only solution. Wait, so you're saying that the robot jumped all the way back up there?
Yeah, that just doesn't make any sense at all.
Well then, okay, here's how it happened. Half-conscious and on the verge of collapse, Sonico attempted to pursue her attacker, but just as she reached the door, she finally fainted. The force of her fall caused the door to close and lock itself. Then the momentum of her fall made her roll several times until her body came to a rest in the position we found her in.
Oh, give me a break. There's no way that happened.
Why are you trying to shoot down all my deductions?
Deductions, my butt. You're not deducing anything. Nonsense. You're just making up all this crap.
I am not. Here I am, a great detective, giving you my deductions for free. You idiots should be grateful. So,
There.
Uh-oh, I think you made her mad.
Just stay out of this, would you? Anyway, there's gotta be some simpler explanation to this. Whoever it was probably just knocked on the door and Nico let them in. Then he attacked her and stole the guitar.
Yeah, but I still think we would have heard Sonico cry out or something if that had happened.
It also doesn't explain how the door was relocked without the use of a key.
Yeah, good point.
What I'm still not understanding is why a burglar would even be after Nico's guitar in the first place.
You think it was some crazy
So,
vandal?
Sonico, a
Would a
missing
crazy
guitar,
fan attack her,
concert,
though?
rehearsal. Hey, Suzu, did you say that your band was going to have a rehearsal today? Who did you tell and when?
Enough with your deduction.
Just answer the question!
It was earlier this evening. I discussed it with the owner, and she said it would be cool if we used the stage after closing.
Who else did you tell this to?
Well, I told Fury and Nico about it, of course.
And who else did you tell? I didn't tell anyone else!
I didn't tell anybody about it either.
I didn't even know there was going to be a rehearsal in the first place.
If that's the case, then it must have been Sonico who told someone else about your little get-together today.
And chances are that whoever it was she told is the attacker.
I have a hunch that if we look through Sonico's cell phone, we'll find the true culprit there. Wow, Ina, it sounds like you're thinking like a real detective. Sorry to pry like this, Sonico, but I have to.
For now, I'm heading towards Supernova, the place Suzu works. Lucky for us, the owner was nice enough to let us rehearse after hours.
She tweeted it.
We can't use this to narrow down the culprit.
Hey guys, I think it might be about time we call the police.
But we can't do that yet. We still don't have a case.
Yeah, but we kinda do, because Nico's guitar is still missing.
Sonico! Would you hurry up and wake up already? Come on, wakey, wakey!
Suzu, please don't be so rough with her.
Yeah, get a grip, Suzu. Besides, if you wake her up, she'll end up solving the case.
That's exactly what we need her to do!
But my deductions are way cooler.
Then why don't you tell us who did it right now?
Oh, the culprit was an, alien?
Wake up. Come on, open your eyes, Sonico!
Hey there, Grandma.
Sonico, what made you fall down? Do you know where your guitar went? Was someone with you earlier?
It was Ina.
No, hold on a minute! It wasn't me! It wasn't me!
Except you came here for no reason.
That's not true. I came here because I smelled a juicy case.
You said the waiting room was locked, even though it happened before you arrived.
I was standing out in the hall listening.
Or maybe you've been the culprit all along and just pretending to solve this little mystery. It was all just a ruse to blow smoke in our eyes.
You're wrong, you're wrong! Besides, how could I be the culprit when I don't even have a motive for stealing Sonico's guitar? I mean, I can't even play!
You do have a motive. Ina, the self-proclaimed great detective, desperately wants to prove her keen deductive powers to others. But she has never been presented with a real case before. So she simply made a case on her own, a case that only she could solve.
Ina's here?
See that? Even Nico knows what's up.
She hit her head! She's speaking nonsense!
Then how about you try this, great detective? Prove to us that you're not the culprit. Hurry up, talk!
Is it really true, Ina? Did you do it?
That would be really awful of you, Ina.
Criminal is more like it.
I'm telling you it wasn't me!
What are you looking at?
Okay, the culprit is...
Where's she going?
After her! Give it up, Ina.
Hold on! Isn't that Nico's guitar?
Oh, so does that mean it was on the stage the whole time?
Then it wasn't stolen.
She must have tripped and fell on her own after all.
Really?
That's right. That was always the truth of this case. I knew the guitar would be here, just as I deduced.
Wow, that's a really lame conclusion.
If you knew, then why didn't you just say so from the beginning?
Sonico